Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. There's something quietly magical about stepping into a cathedral at Christmas. The noise of the city fades away, the air feels cooler and calmer, and everything seems to slow down a little. Today I'm visiting Chester Cathedral during its Christmas tree festival, an annual event that fills the cathedral with colour, light and a wonderful sense of community. Set right at the heart of the city, Chester Cathedral is already an impressive building, with over 1,000 years of history woven into its walls. But at this time of year it feels especially welcoming, transformed into a forest of Christmas trees, each one decorated by local groups, schools, charities and organisations. This isn't a loud or commercial Christmas display, it's a gentle, reflective and full of small details, the kind of place where you can naturally slow, take your pace and take your time. As you walk through the entrance, the first thing you notice is the space. The cathedral opens up above you, the wide stone arches, tall pillars and soft lighting filtering in from the stained glass windows. The scale of the building gives you everything you need, a sense of perspective, and the Christmas trees, spread throughout the nave and side aisles, feel carefully placed rather than crowded. Each tree has its own theme and personality. Some are traditional, with classic baubles and warm lights. Others are more playful, creative or modern, reflecting the groups that decorated them. What's especially lovely is that no two trees feel the same. Everyone tells a small story. One of the highlights of this festival is how strongly it reflects the local community. Many of the trees are decorated by schools, youth groups, charities, churches and community organisations from across Chester and the surrounding areas. You'll see the names on small plaques beside each tree, explaining who created them and often what inspired the design. Some trees focus on traditional Christmas themes, stars, angels, nativity scenes, and seasonal colours like red, gold and green. Others celebrate kindness, inclusion, remembrance or hope. You might see handmade decorations, paper messages, ribbons, or symbols that represent the work these groups do throughout the year. It's a reminder that Christmas isn't just about decorations, it's about people. As you move through the main nave, the view keeps changing. From one angle, you'll see rows of softly lit trees leading your eye towards the altar. From another, you'll see sparkle, gentle trees against the dark stone, creating a warm contrast with the ancient architecture. The cathedral lighting is deliberately kept subtle. This allows Christmas lights to glow rather than glare. Nothing feels rushed or overwhelmed. It's very much a kind of place where you wander at your own pace, to stop when something catches your eye, then drift on to the next tree. Some of the more charming trees are those decorated with handmade items. You'll notice knitted ornaments, paper stars, painted decorations, and carefully crafted pieces that clearly look like people took time and care to make them. These trees feel special and they're very personal, less polished perhaps, but full of warmth and meaning. Children's artwork appears on several trees, bringing splashes of colour and joyful energy into the space. Simple shapes, bright designs and handwritten messages sit beautifully alongside the cathedral stonework. It's a reminder that Christmas doesn't have to be perfect to be meaningful. Despite being a popular seasonal attraction, the atmosphere inside Chester Cathedral remains calm and respectful. People speak quietly, footsteps echo softly on the stone floor. The sense that everyone instinctively understands this is a shared space, somewhere to enjoy, but also somewhere to pause and reflect. Benches placed around the cathedral allow visitors to sit for a moment, taking in the view, or simply enjoying the stillness. From these spots, you can watch the lights gently twinkling across multiple trees at once, framed by the vast interior of the building. It's one of those places that time seems to stretch, where 10 minutes can feel like half an hour in the best possible way. As you move closer to the altar, the Christmas trees take on a more traditional feel. Here the decorations lean towards classic themes. Stars, white lights, gold accents, complementing the formality and the symmetry of the space. The altar itself becomes a focal point, with the trees arranged in such a way that it draws the eye forwards without distracting from the cathedral's spiritual heart. It's a beautiful balance between celebration and reverence, and it's festive but neverly overdone. One of the most striking aspects of this festival is how well it suits the winter season. Outside the days are short and the air is cold. Inside the cathedral feels sheltered and softly illuminated. The cold stone walls hold the chill of winter. The lights bring warmth and comfort. As the daylight fades, the interior lighting and Christmas trees become even more atmospheric. Shadows stretch across the floor, and the glow from the trees feels almost candle-like in places. It's easy to imagine returning here on a darker afternoon, when the contrast between outside and inside feels even more pronounced. What makes the Christmas trees at Chester Cathedral special is their simplicity. There's no flashing lights, loud music, or crowds being pushed through at speed. Instead, it's a gentle, festive experience, one that encourages wandering, noticing, and slowing down. It's well suited to all ages, whether you're visiting alone, with family, or as part of a quiet afternoon in the city. You don't need to stay here for long to appreciate it, but it's the kind of place where you might stay longer than planned. Being right in the centre of Chester, the cathedral fits perfectly into a wider Christmas visit. After exploring the trees, it's easy to step back out into the city, perhaps towards the Christmas market, the Rose, or a nearby cafe for something warming. But the cathedral offers a contrast to the busier parts of the city. It's a peaceful pause between the shops and the streets. It's a reminder that Christmas can be calm as well as colourful. The Christmas trees at Chester Cathedral aren't about spectacle or scale, they're about community, creativity, and quiet seasonal beauty. Each tree adds its own voice to the space, coming together to create something that feels welcoming and thoughtful rather than overwhelming. If you're visiting Chester during this festive season and looking for something slower and more reflective, this is well worth stepping inside for. Thank you for joining me in this gentle walk through Chester Cathedral at Christmas. If you've enjoyed this calm festive wander, feel free to like, subscribe, or simply come back for another quiet exploration soon. Until then, take care and enjoy the season.